audience. LoveLine may contain sexually oriented content. Listener discretion is advised. 3, 1, go. Adam Carolla and Dr. Drew. LoveLine, coast to coast.
Hey, everybody, it's LoveLine. I'm Adam Carolla. That's Dr. Drew. Phone number 1-800-LOVE-191. Dr. Drew, board-certified physician, addiction medicine specialist, and world-class wuss, everybody.
He knows about travel.
Leeann Tweeden is our guest tonight.
I knew about lighting farts, too. Thanks to Adam Carolla. Yeah, he claims tonight to have suddenly, a lapse of memory, amnesia. You got hit over the head with a coconut and thought you were Marianne. I don't get it.
And he's wearing gray, the color.
Best damn sports show, period, is her show. And Drew, let me just say this. Yeah. You know, I have a type physically. Everybody does.
Yes.
And once in a while, we get some blonde who looks like she put her makeup on with her bad hand while she was going over a speed bump, drunk in her car. And I leave you alone.
I see. You're right.
To talk to that blonde, the crazy blonde, the crazed-eyed blondes that Drew likes. But I like a darker-skinned woman with a little more of an exotic look, like Leeann over here. And I got Drew over here, who's basically the fly in my ointment.
I thought you liked to impress people with your skill. I mean, certainly you've impressed me many a time with the mushroom clouds that you generate. I beg your pardon. I mean the...
Drew, just please.
He was trying to let you
go. Shut Drew's mic off. Shut it off. I've heard enough already. Leeann is, let's talk about Leeann for a second. Best damn sports show, period, which, let me give you my impression of that show. I don't know if it's on season 3, 2, it's been a couple of years.
A couple years already.
It started off a little shaky. People like to hang around with a bunch of sports guys. They're like, I don't know. And
it's going.
People are warming up on it.
People either love it or hate it still, though.
Really?
Yeah. But they watch it still. It's like a train wreck. Even if they hate it, they're like, I hate Tom, I hate that.
Sports guys are like old Jews, except for instead of complaining about food, they complain about sports.
And commentators.
Like, you've never heard, like, 29-year-old guys complain so much.
Right,
this guy doesn't know. He said Shaq's big toe was... I heard him the other day. Can you believe... Did you guys read... And I was asking me, too, like... Did you read McKinsey's column? Did you read his column on Saberhagen? And I'm like, I don't even know who you're talking about, you idiots. And they're all these fantasy football leagues, which I always call fairy tale football, and it makes them angry. It's fantasy football. It's not fairy tale. But you never seen guys more serious about something they're not even involved in, and they're basically just watch as a pastime.
Guys all have an opinion.
I know, but they're
sports is
crazy
half
with
of guys'
sports.
lives. Most of the guys, anyways.
Yeah.
Here's the ironic thing. The guys who can play sports have no opinion of it and aren't so interested.
Well, because they're more athletic than anything.
They're actually doing it, and the less skilled the guy is on the field, the court, or the diamond, the more he has an encyclopedic knowledge of sports, and the more passionately
That's probably
he
because he was actually going to school through college.
I think of Jimmy as sort of the essential guy along those lines, right?
Him, his cousin Sal, all the guys I work with.
Yeah.
Right. But you show me a black dude over 6'5", I'll show you a guy who knows nothing about sports, but he can just dominate in every one of them. Yeah. It's interesting how the better you are at something, the less you know about the technical, the names and the history and all this kind of stuff. Right. All right. So,
but they love to gossip on our show too. I mean,
the guys.
Well, yeah, of course. Like Tawny Katane's beating up her husband in the car with her shoe, and
right.
Yeah, I don't know. They love all that kind of stuff.
And then Leeann gets a little grief and has got some grief about being an ex-model and being attractive and being involved with sports.
I do?
Yeah, don't you? Haven't you?
Why would I have grief?
I mean, don't
those
people...
guys give you
Oh, they
grief.
Of course. But you know what? It's like Mom said. If they never gave you grief, then they really don't care about you, so...
Yeah.
At
least
they just love to give me a hard time, but you know what? I bounce back and I respond pretty well, and I don't take it personally, and I have fun with them and just give it right back. So I'm kind of like a guy.
The whole hot chick and sports thing is it's a great mixture. I don't see what the deal is.
You're talking about like Andy Rooney.
Andy Rooney. Well, just in general, that people.
Well, what's your opinion? That's what I want to know. What do you think about women in sports? I mean, do you want to watch Sunday football with your girlfriend or your wife?
No. But I don't want to do anything with them.
You'd want to see Leeann commentating, though, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Well, listen, I mean, you watch a fight, you see a couple guys beating on each other for a while, and then there's a break, and the ring girl comes out, and she's wearing a bikini, and it's nice.
Okay, let's not mistake it. I'm not I'm not the girl in the
No,
bikini.
you're not her, but you don't got some fat guy wearing Dockers coming out in the middle of each
That's
round.
true.
We want to see something.
But do you care about what we say?
No.
All right.
I don't care about-
There's some guys that do care about what we say.
I don't care
and
about what
we
the
look like.
guys say either, though. Because all the guys is a bunch of guys with bad comb-overs in their 50s and look horrible arguing.
Think of the guy she has to contend with.
Right.
You want to do something special on your wedding night. Have you ever licked his butt?
That's Tom. Yeah.
Oh, that's
Tom's
nice.
one of my favorite guests in the show, as a matter of fact.
You know, he's actually a really good sport. I adore him to death. I first thought, oh gosh, I got to work with this Tom Arnold guy because really, I can't sit there and watch him like do this the whole time in his whole ADD thing, and he never stands still and he's like a tick.
Right.
But he's actually really nice, and he wants to make the show better, and he wants to be funny, and he's always there, and he's always, kind of helping everybody along. So it's hard not to like him once you get to know him.
Yeah.
He's always
I know.
very up. And
It's true. You do want...
right, isn't it true? At first you're like, oh, he's kind of annoying, but you really like him.
I want to hate Tom Arnold,
Right.
and I believe that everyone wants to hate Tom Arnold.
Yeah, but you know what? He's so self-deprecating.
You do kind of like
gotta
him.
love him.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, I married a fat chick and I got a lot of money from it. So what? I mean, that's what he says all the time, and you're like, okay, that's kind of
Right.
funny if he makes fun of himself. He knows it.
That's what his
he's
wife...
not going to run away
His
from it.
wife's saying that now, by the way. Well, don't replace chick with dude. And,
His current wife?
Yeah.
Yes, good time.
Come on, they just got married. They're basically still in the honeymoon state.
oh, man.
Let's try to give him some time.
He has a pattern. His mom left when he was 4, I believe. And now he's never been in a relationship longer than 4 years.
Okay,
he
see.
leaves at 4 years every time.
Do you see right how Drew just took off on that?
And this is
Yeah.
the first time he's gone long. He wrote about it in his book. Mm-hmm. I'm on the back cover of his book. That's coming. You going to his book signing thing?
Yeah, right. I
see you
haven't
there.
actually read it yet. So
It's very funny.
do you think he's only going to be with Shelby another 3.5 years?
No, he's made it apparently, like some period of time already. Like,
Yeah, but they've only been married recently.
But
are you just saying the whole
the
period of time
relationship.
together?
Yeah, he's already passed some of these.
He's passed 4
milestones.
years with Shelby?
I think that's
Drew,
right.
what are you doing reading Tom Arnold's book?
He asked me to read it.
Oh,
It's
no.
very good.
Hey, I like your mic cover. I just noticed. It's kind
My
of funny.
mic cover?
Your Crown Royal.
Your
Oh.
purple bag.
Oh, the base there,
Right.
yeah.
It actually looks like it's
Thank
been through
you.
hell and back.
Yeah.
Hasn't seen too many jokes, but a lot of tears and a lot of heartache. Thomas,
Hey, that's me.
you're 19. What's up?
Yeah, I just have to say, Adam, Dr. Drew, I've loved you guys since I saw you on MTV in junior high.
Great.
Junior high.
I pretty much worship everything you guys say.
Great.
All right. Well,
Thank you.
here we go. Now it's your turn.
I have, on average, about 4 wet dreams a week, and I was just wondering,
Wow.
I hate waking up to the mess, and I was wondering if you guys had any ideas of what I could do to either maybe not have them or just stop the mess.
Yeah, they got those pans you put in your driveway when you have a transmission leak so it doesn't screw up the asphalt.
Well, and you always had the
Or
idea
depends.
of putting the hole in the middle of the bed. You can hose stuff down.
I think beds should have a drain in them.
Yeah, all right.
Hey, Dr. Drew, when
Is that
should you
normal?
stop? Well, no.
No.
I mean, I read one place that guys have wet dreams if they...
Don't masturbate enough.
Or if they don't, yes, they need to. Their
body-
testicles need to release the old sperm, correct?
God releases it for you if
There
you
you
don't
go.
help him along. That's right.
So, I mean,
and it's
so-
actually, it builds in the seminal receptacles, and then it has to be released. It has to be.
And it's a healthy thing, right?
It's
for
healthy to
health,
help.
right?
Thomas, why aren't you masturbating?
You're 19, dude. Come on.
God's giving them a handy
That's the point.
five, 4 days a week.
God's got other things to concern himself with. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, what about God and my penis, huh? He's become your bitch now? How dare you?
Isn't Rosie your friend?
Oh,
No.
Rosie. Are you kidding? Rosie is callousy now. It's like Rosie
girl.
is like scruffy.
No, hold on a second. I beat off like I'm cracking a safe. I don't palm the ball. I'll give you a sports thing. You know, when
Tips?
you're pulling a ball out of your mitt and trying to turn the double play, you don't throw it with the ball in the
No.
palm of your
That's
hand.
right.
It's at the fingers.
That's
Well,
right.
the
You're right.
sensation and the feeling
That's
is.
right. Well,
I
that's
throw a
the
split finger.
the skills thing.
Right,
yeah,
right.
Especially you've had some, you're practicing all the time.
Hold on a
Hey.
second. Drew, seriously.
Yeah, I'll be quiet.
What's going on with you? Did you get a full night's sleep? Drink some coffee?
No,
you get laid? What is going
You seem
on?
vulnerable tonight. and
Just
it's
relax
It's
over
especially
here.
joyous
He's
occasion
being
for me.
cranky?
Hey, he's throwing my cadence off because normally he doesn't talk during the show. I mean, not while the mics are hot. He gets all this talking during the commercials. but
Maybe
he-
I'm bringing it out in him.
No, it's
he's definitely attracted to you.
No,
I don't want to embarrass him, but he's definitely attracted to you because he rarely sits up. He rarely shows any interest in the show. He doesn't have much interest in the guests. He sort of leans back. And I'm confused because while you're very attractive, you're not Drew's type. So this is interesting
He
to
likes
me.
that blonde.
He likes
with the clown makeup.
Crazed
Put on her makeup with her left hand. Right,
His
okay.
eyes spin around like a slot machine. Drew masturbated to Thomas the Tank Engine once. True.
Well, it's just, come on. So this is a tit for tat thing, is what you're saying here, right?
What do you mean?
I mean, I'm taking after you a little bit. Now you got to come after me. So.
No, I'm saying Leeann is very attractive. You seem energized tonight. It could be one of many.
That's not a bad thing,
contributing
though, is it?
things. It's not a bad thing. It's curious and it's a distraction. I miss the old Drew who just wanted to get his paycheck and look at his beeper all night.
Do you have a two-way? Do you have a two-way or do you have a beep? Oh, Lord.
Yeah.
Can we take that thing away from him while we're in here?
And why are you all dolled up, by the way?
I don't know. I wanted to look nice for you guys. No, that had nothing to do with it. I just wanted to make a good impression. I know it's radio, but...
Really? Nice.
Do you want me to come in with no makeup on and my sweatpants? Hey, put that thing down, Drew.
You're just distracting, Drew. Could you dump some acid on your face?
Hey, can we get back to why he's not masturbating, please?
Where was
we got to help this kid.
Line 2 here, Drew?
Thomas.
Yep.
All right. So 4 times a week, a wet dream.
That's about average, yeah.
That sounds sort of physiologically and mathematically impossible.
No, not if he's not masturbating.
Yeah, but 4 times a week.
And he's 19. Does age matter?
19. That's about when you're peaking out with that. If you weren't masturbating, think about it.
Yeah, but I got off 3 times already this week.
That's the point.
No,
How often were you doing it when you were 19?
You know what?
How many times a day, I guess we'd have to ask.
They didn't have the computers that could calculate that stuff back then. All we had was abacuses. We had the umpire clickers.
Yeah, exactly. It was like,
but that thing only goes double digit. It doesn't when it doesn't turn over to 100. It goes back to 1.
Right. So you lost
I
track.
couldn't figure out a week.
Right.
Yeah.
So Thomas, are you not masturbating?
No, not very often.
Right,
So.
and that's why this is happening. So if you really truly want to make less of a mess during the night, you can
do it myself.
Relieve yourself during the day.
You needed to call this show to figure that out, Thomas?
I just thought maybe I thought maybe I'd go to sleep with a little baggie on.
No. See, this is it's bogus. It's bogus. You wouldn't have a wet dream 4 nights a week.
You're probably right.
Thomas.
Yeah.
Bogus, yes?
No,
Yes.
I promise.
4 times a week or 5 times a month.
I promise. A week.
4 times a week. You'll ever have it two nights in a row?
I once had it twice in one night.
Think about it.
How does he know? Did he wake up in between each one?
Yeah.
Sure, they wake you up.
I had to shower twice.
But shower?
They had to shower twice?
He had to shower twice because after one,
Guys don't shower after wet dreams usually.
Yeah, you're rolling in your own filth.
Well, maybe he's having issues. I mean, if he's not masturbating enough and he has to get up and shower, that obviously something's wrong with him and his feelings about his body, maybe.
There you go.
I mean,
I agree.
All right.
Don't you think?
Thomas, have you been with a woman?
I haven't.
Yeah.
See, 19-year-old men really need to...
There's going to be trouble when you...
Adam, seriously, think about if you were not relieving yourself with the Corolla technique, the Corolla method.
All right. If
you would have wet dreams every night.
See, this is what I'm talking about with Drew. When has he ever been so animated?
Man.
Never seen him speak this.
Very relaxed, sitting back in his seat.
Drew, I would not have one every night. When they build up, when some time goes by.
But that would, if your body's used to a couple times a day releasing, that's what it's used to.
How often you hear about wet dreams happening 4 times in a week?
Because guys, once they learn that their hand will do that, they stop. It just stops altogether.
4 times, too much. Lynette?
Yeah?
You're 16?
Yeah.
What's up?
I recently, a couple weeks ago, I think I was raped. But, I'm not really sure.
Well, what do you mean you think?
I woke up, I don't really, remember everything.
Well, what are you taking right now?
What am I taking?
Yeah, right now. Are you high? You're taking medication? What's happening?
No, I'm nervous.
Haven't ingested anything tonight?
Tonight?
Yeah.
No, not at all.
No, not a medication?
No, she's sounding more sober as she answers.
Yeah, okay.
She's a little nervous.
Did you have any drinks or something that you think somebody could have slipped into your drink?
Well, yeah, I passed out. I drank a lot that night.
Who were you with? Who was the guy? Your friend?
Tom Arnold.
No, I was hanging out with like a couple of my girls, and we went to some party with some guys like that we normally hang out with. And then we all ended up going back to this hotel, and everyone basically like just drank so much that they passed out. And like the guys that we were with, like they had two friends that I had never met before, and like I was talking to these guys like just like normal, like, you know, you meet someone and they're being nice to them and stuff, and like I trusted them and stuff, and I just like fell asleep, and then I woke up and
Trusted them.
I
thought she said tested too, but I've gotten to the point with this show where I'm just letting things go.
I want to know, why did you guys go back to a hotel? Where were you? Or was like everybody's parents home that night?
It was just like the end of the night, and nobody had a place to stay, so we just rented a hotel room.
All right, so let's so you were intoxicated, you passed out, and you woke up with somebody on top of you?
Yeah. Like, I woke up with somebody on top of me, and he was inside of me, and I really didn't know what was going on, like, at the beginning.
How could that not be a rape? Help me understand.
Right.
Well, like, I don't remember, like, if maybe, like, I, like, kind of initiated it in some way, like, before, like...
All right, so she may have been blacked out.
Right.
Doing stuff.
So you didn't pass out, you were blacked out. You don't know what you were doing.
I don't know. I just woke up, and he was on top.
When you came to, you mean he was on top of you, he was... In the act of having sex with you?
Yeah.
And you were like, whoa, wait a minute. I wasn't here from the beginning.
I like didn't really realize what was going on, and then once I did, I just like tried pushing him off, and he wouldn't get off, and then...
All right. Well, then, now it's starting to become rape if you tried to push him off, told him to stop.
Yeah.
Okay, so what do you want to do about it?
Well, that's what I, like, don't know what to do.
How long ago was this?
Like 2 weeks ago.
And this was one of the guys that you didn't really know that was a friend of your friend's.
Yeah, and then, like, once he was done, like, his friend tried to do it to me.
Oh, boy.
Oh.
Wait, now, have you been victimized in the past?
No.
You were not sexually abused growing up?
No.
So I want to know, where are the other people in this room? If you guys all rented one room, where were the rest of your friends while these guys are trying to get on you?
Well, there's two other guys, and, like, when it was happening, like, once the first guy was done, like, I remember looking over in the corner, and there was this guy sitting down, but I don't know if it was, like, the first guy that was on top of me sitting in the corner of the room, or if it was my other friend who's, like, really close to me, so, like...
Well, obviously he's not that close to you, honey.
Well, like, I'm not sure if it was him that was watching it, and, like, I've seen him since then, and, like...
Wait, just piece this all together. You were never physically abused growing up?
No.
And no sexual abuse prior to this?
No.
Yeah, and no...
Half a beat there.
Yeah, well, why
were you a virgin?
No.
How old were you when you first started having sex?
How old was I?
How old were you?
15.
15. All right. And prior to that, you were a virgin?
What?
Prior to that, virgin, no hanky, nobody touching you inappropriately or anything when you didn't want it?
Yeah, no, like, sometimes I, like, feel pressured, like, I felt pressured into it in the past, but, like...
All right.
Not to the point where, like, you know...
So, what about your friend? You've not asked him what happened or where he was or what went on?
I don't know if he's, like, really good friends with these guys, and I don't want, like...
That shouldn't matter, honey. I mean, if something like that inappropriate happened and he's one of your best friends or good friends, and you feel weird to go and go, hey, what's up with your friends? Then obviously you guys maybe don't have that close a relationship.
And Lynette, what is wrong with your self-esteem that you can't defend yourself? And it would make sense if you'd been previously victimized. We understand what that is. But you feel so crummy about yourself that you're not willing even to stand up and say, hey, this happened to me, and it hurt me, and I'm angry.
Yeah, well, like...
And hold your friend responsible and his friends, too.
Yeah, I think you need to do something about this. I really do. Even if it's just to go get some counseling about it and with that therapist decide what kind of action you want to take. It's pretty hard to do any kind of forensic work now, meaning collecting evidence, try to prove what did or didn't happen. But really, this sort of requires a reaction. It sounds like it was maybe you were drugged, maybe at least certainly you weren't in a condition to render consent.
You're 16, you drink a couple of shots of Jägermeister.
You're passed out.
Yeah. You can black out or pass out. Okay, so she needs to speak to somebody. Yeah. I don't know, go to the cops,
I guess, for starters. Yeah.
And
I think that's tough for a 16-year-old girl, though. Obviously, that's why they're calling somebody like
How about a counselor or something?
Yeah.
Somebody at school, something like that.
I mean, that's really difficult. I mean, like you said, Drew, I think a lot of it starts with self-opinion and self-worth. And I mean, it's hard at 16 for a lot of girls to be confident and to be, I mean, at that age, girls are still growing up and still trying to find, themselves and being attractive or whatever. And if you can't even tell your best friend whether he's a guy or not, that his friends heard her, then...
This guy's a real suspect.
Yeah, I agree,
absolutely.
too. And she's like, I'm not sure if it was my friend
But that's
sitting in
who
the
she's
corner.
hanging out with, and that's...
I know, but...
Would you think Rain would... Tori Amos' thing would...
Tori Amos?
Yeah.
Sure, why not?
All right, that's 1-800...
Give her Tori's home
Yes.
number.
656-4673.
One more time?
1-800-656-4673.
All right.
These are those gold dust moments.
That's right. Tori, ironically, likes me.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
It's very interesting.
Not a lot of people like you, do they, Adam?
You would think they don't.
I'm
You
kidding.
really would.
You would expect.
You would expect they don't.
I almost feel like you don't want people to like you, but I think they really can't help it, too.
They can't.
See, look at
Yeah,
that smile.
you just joined their
I
ranks.
did. I never said I didn't. Look at those adorable
yeah.
chipmunk cheeks. I love them.
Thank you.
That's
Thank
what
you.
I was taking off after when the show opened up here. You see? See what's happening?
I see.
Yeah.
It's blossoming right in front of my
Yeah,
eyes.
that's not blossom.
Got it on with my mom. Oh, that is so out of context.
Yeah, that was way out of context.
So out of
Save that one for
context.
another one.
Amy,
Yeah.
you're 21.
Yep.
What's up?
Having a serious guy problem.
Good.
Well, I like my best friend's brother. I'm like in love with him. And it's like really, I don't know, because, okay, I was seeing this other guy like for a year and a half. We were kind of on and off, and like we were hooking up, and I stopped by his friend's.
The level of retardism of our callers, though, never ceases to amaze me. Just, here's the thing that amazes me about our callers and how stupid they are when they sort of casually using the F word. I mean, it's not like once in a while the F word flies out of my mouth, like
Right.
last
The F-bomb.
night.
In the middle of a tirade.
But I'm fired up. I'm like a whirling dervish. If I was a dog, I would bite my owner.
Right.
At that point, I'm that fired up.
It's not in the context
Frenzy.
of what the F as you're opening your first second sentence.
Right.
What do you mean, like last night?
The night before last?
Did you cuss last night and I missed it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
We thought you got it.
What?
The part of the F
could have been the night before last. Don't play stupid, Anderson. We discussed this last night or the night before.
Whatever.
It was alluded to. Well, whatever.
Yeah.
The point is, we're in that safe harbor. We're fine. The point is how often you hear the F word on radio or television? I would argue not very often.
That when you
That you actually hear.
well, no, that when you'd call a radio show, you'd just
Oh, right.
blurt
Yeah, but
that
do you
out
know
a
what?
couple times.
The cursing in the American language right now is just so, it's almost just a part of normal
Yes,
everyday
it's like-
talking that people, like, she probably didn't even realize she said that because that's how she talks
But
every
it's
day.
also, it's like punctuation. However, it's also how out of it our callers are.
Right.
That they can't edit that down.
Right.
So
It's
they don't even have that,
it's
like,
part
split
of
second.
being it's part of being stupid. It's like when you watch those daytime court shows and the guy's wearing a velour Kennington shirt from 1978, and you're like, couldn't pop the tie on, huh? You're on TV, you're in front of the
clip-on
judge,
tie,
you got to wear the velour Kennington shirt, and then it just makes you realize stupid people don't really know where they are.
Well, they don't have that gene to actually discern that they're that way. Some people just don't get it. They never will.
part of
We
it.
get it, but they just will never.
That's
get it.
right. Me and Leann get it.
that's true.
Drew never gets it.
Drew's smiling over there. Come on now.
Amy?
No, no way.
Did we get rid of
Amy?
her?
Yeah.
All right. You cannot use the F
So
word
sorry about
on the
that. I didn't
effing radio.
No, I know. I don't even know why I did that. It just totally popped out.
Hold on.
We'll be
Hold on.
right back.
Relax. We got to take a break.
All right.
Okay.
Leeann Tweeden is here tonight from the Best Damn Sports Show, period. It's on like every 10 minutes,
If you have satellite, it's on
every day.
all
Yeah,
night.
so you just go find that on it. It's Fox Sports in East or West or wherever you are, right?
Everywhere.
We'll
It's everywhere.
take a quick break. We'll be right back. Hey, everybody. LoveLine. I'm Adam. That's Dr. Drew. Phone number 1-800-LOVE-191. Leeann Tweeden is our guest tonight. She is from the Best Damn Sports Show, period.
I'm glad to finally make it on the show. I love you guys.
Really?
Yeah, I really do. It's addictive. When I'm in my I don't listen to you every night because I'm always doing things, but if it's on, it's hard to turn it off.
Why?
Interesting. Huh?
She's heard it twice.
Oh, come
That's
on.
a lot.
I've been listening to you guys for a long time.
Really? Thanks. God bless you. Are you
Never called
disappointed?
in. No, not at all. Actually,
It's got to be a little let down.
Just
At least the
The
physical
studio is a little bit not what I envisioned. You know how it's like reading a book. You have these own visions in your head of what you think
All right, here you
things
go.
to be.
Adam's about to explode with.
No. I hate this urinal.
But I'm
of
not
the
let
studio
down.
too.
Well, I mean, the studio's a little disappointing. You guys aren't.
You're not really.
No.
But you
both are
strike
actually
me-
very adorable and cute. And I'm being very honest.
Hold on, let me talk to Drew for a second. Leann's really hot. I mean, I'm digging her. She smells good and stuff. But she's got this rap like, I got dressed up for you guys, not for the camera.
You're not falling for that BS, are you?
That's what I'm saying. I mean, I'm asking you, you're a doctor. I think she's taking my seam.
That's probably true. We see a camera over there. See where it's pointed right at her?
I know, it's pointing at her. That's why I said
why she's dressed
wearing
up.
makeup.
Right.
Don't point, you idiot. She's watching you. Now listen, she does that like you're both really cute, all that kind of stuff. But I think she's like...
You've never whispered to me before.
All right, just listen, just shut up. And then I think she's one of those chicks. That like just makes guys feel good,
Right,
you know?
right, absolutely.
I mean, I don't mean like a prostitute.
No, not like that.
No, not like that.
She heard you.
I don't know. Point at the camera again, you idiot. But, I mean, she like tells guys stuff they want to hear so that everyone feels real good.
Did you do that?
I would do,
Yeah, that's good.
All right, let's go back and talk.
Okay, got it.
All right, we'll talk later. Want to go back to the phones?
Oh, hey, you're back, guys. Gosh.
What are you talking about?
Yeah.
Wanna hop
I
back to
missed
the
you for
phones?
those few minutes.
I just said quick cone of silence
little
with
powwow.
Drew over there. Yeah, it's all good now. Hold on a second, Drew. Come here. Drew,
Yeah.
I think she caught on.
I think she's pissed.
She seems pissed. It's like I felt like she's turned off or something now.
Hey, you started all this.
Okay.
You got to make nice. Make her feel good.
All right.
I bet you're good at this.
Later on, when I talk about my high school football days,
I'll shut you down.
no, back me up.
Oh, back up. Got it.
Idiot.
Got it.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm just appalled that you think that I just say that. It's honestly.
No, I don't.
What do I have to gain by saying you guys are cute and nice? What do I have to gain on this show?
Let me say this.
He's a little reverse.
In all seriousness, let me say this. Drew, come here. No. Let me say.
I've never seen you go to him for backup so many times in one night in a row.
No, here's
Adam.
what I'm saying. I'm being just deadly serious and honest, and I appreciate. There's some women. There's two schools of beautiful women. There's beautiful women that are like, hey, I'm beautiful. Look at me. I'm not dancing for you. You know, I'm not a bitch. It's just like, come on, I don't need to dance. I'm a beautiful woman. And that
makes that angry.
No, it doesn't make me angry. No, that's fine. Okay, but then there's other beautiful women who actually, and not even necessarily beautiful women, but I do notice it sometimes, where they actually work hard to make everyone in the room really feel good. And
that's been my personality since I was a kid, though.
Right. And it's not a bad thing. I kind of like it. I mean, it makes our 2 hours a lot better. It really does. It's just some people have that and some people don't. Women have it more than men. Men don't have that as much as... And it sounds like it's a negative trait or you're compensating or you're kissing ass or whatever it is, but you're a person who... You smell good, you look good, and like when we're talking during the commercial, you say, yeah, that's right. Yeah, oh no, I'm into that too. It's not like, huh, what? What do you do? I don't know what you're talking about. It's a nice quality.
Thank you. I was raised by good parents.
That's good, yeah. I'm sure there's a dark side somewhere that's going to come out maybe
I can't say that
year
there
3
wasn't.
of our relationship, but for now, it's perfect.
Just a good Southern girl that was taught manners since I was a kid.
For 2 hours, it's you can't do better.
You just are looking for something to be wrong in me, Adam.
No, yes, Drew, but please tell Leann this is a compliment.
It is. Now tell me.
Wait, wow, that was a really backhanded way to come around.
It's like
I like it.
I don't think you know how to say it strongly enough and not seem,
You are agreeable. You don't have to be nearly as nice as you are.
There you go.
You could sit there looking beautiful and have sort of an okay personality, and everyone would still love you.
Everyone should be nice.
Yes, that's
whatever.
right. That's right.
I understand what you're saying.
Where in Virginia did you grow up?
Manassas, Northern Virginia. Battle of Bull Run.
Yeah.
First battle of the Civil War. For a lot of you kids out there that probably don't know where that is.
Drew, you're winning the battle of boring now. So let's
No, come on. We were just talking about John Adams and what it's like to be
I know, but
independent states governing themselves.
our friends, the guys who listen to the show think John Adams is the guy who brews his own beer. And
Samuel Adams, that actually was a relative.
really, have you
Yes,
or
no,
John?
John Adams.
Oh, good.
Yes,
Makes
our
sense.
second president of the United States, by the way.
All right, baby. Now you're hot enough. Stop. Amy,
Yeah.
you're 21.
Yeah.
What's
Sorry
up?
about that before.
Oh yeah, with the F
Oh, that's
word.
right.
It's just-
The perky
yeah.
one.
Right.
Yeah, so I really like, my best friend's brother, and I don't know what to do because it's really awkward. Like, he treats me, like, different now because, like, we've hooked up, like, twice. Like, I haven't had sex with him or anything.
What do you mean by hooked up?
Yeah. Make out?
We just, like, made out.
But now, wait, the beginning before we went to break, you said you went over to his place and he had a girl over?
Oh, this is another guy that I was seeing.
Oh.
Like, I really liked him. And
Oh, really?
Yeah.
No, it's not your fault. She's talking about one guy and said, like, and then I went over to his house and there was a girl
and
over
you were
there and I
really
got really
mad.
pissed. Of course, we thought that was the guy you were talking
Hey,
about.
what is your question, Amy? Get right. Jump ahead to the question.
Oh, okay. I'm not sure if I should have sex with my best friend's brother. I don't know if I want to. Like, I'm afraid to.
Do you have a relationship with him?
No, like, we're not going out or anything, but I want to ask him, like, I just don't know if I should, like, how to
All
come
right.
out with
All
him.
right.
I thought you were into the guy. You're really
Hold on.
into him.
That's do you think a woman should, for her first sexual experience, she's 21?
Wait, you're a virgin?
That's not her first.
No, he wouldn't be my first.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I thought she said she was.
Okay,
Stinking
all
whore.
right, let's go ahead and start the
Forget
question
it.
again without that.
So she
No.
wants just to have sex with this guy. Fine.
Like,
Whatever.
I mean, the thing is I kind of would. I mean, like, when I did have it for my first time, like, it wasn't the greatest experience, and I don't want to, like, get hurt again. It's just, him and I are kind of, like, hooking up now because we're both lonely. It's kind of bad because his
Yeah,
ex-girlfriend.
but because you have sex with him doesn't mean you're gonna have a relationship
Right,
with him.
and you know what? To me, it doesn't sound like you are kind of relaying to us that he's as into you as you're into him. That's what it sounds like to you. I mean, am I right? I don't know. It just sounds like you're kind of like, well, we kind of hooked up, but I don't know whether to ask him. And I'm like, if you like somebody and he likes you, you shouldn't have to ask. I mean, am I not? You guys look at me. I mean, usually you can get a feeling if a guy likes you. It's not like, oh, well, should I ask him if we should have sex? I mean, you don't have to ask a guy that at 21 if he wants to have sex.
Right.
I mean, you kind of, it's a mutual thing.
Right.
Does he have a
Right,
girlfriend?
You just sort of stop saying no.
No, he's single. It's just, like, I mean, he asked me to have sex with him, and I was like, I don't know if it's a good idea, and he's like, yeah, I don't know.
Well, again,
I love when guys do that. Hey, but Amy, look, you like this guy, right?
Yeah.
And he doesn't really like you that way.
Right. Here's the problem. You're going to have sex. You're going to develop feelings. Then you're going to see guys all leave me. I'm going to have my heart broken again by a guy.
Okay.
If you can compartmentalize and just have a physical relationship with this guy, fine. But that's not going to happen.
It's not going to happen.
So if he wants to start dating you and going out with you and then doing an activity that leads to sex down the road, then you can engage in that.
Yeah.
I love it when guys do that. I love it when
that's
they
what I
go,
was trying to get
hey,
in
you
your
want
pants.
to have sex? And the girl goes, I don't think that'd be a good idea. And I go,
Oh, yeah,
me
me
neither. Like,
Right? They're
really?
just testing the waters, because if she said, yeah, you'd be like, great, let's go.
Oh, yeah, me neither.
Man, I tell you.
Especially at 19.
Robert?
Please.
Robert?
Hello?
You're 19. What's up?
My dad and my stepmom are swingers.
Oh, good. How do you know that?
Because he makes it pretty well known.
He talks about it with you?
Yeah, and he, like, brags about it. My sister's getting married, and he was bragging to she got married, and he was bragging to her before they got married to her husband. And
What do you mean bragging? What was he saying exactly?
I wasn't there, but that's what my sister said.
Bragging about what?
Being a swinger.
Being a swinger. Him and his new wife.
Bogus quality here.
Yeah. Hey, Robert?
They've been actually married for about 3 years, but...
We don't...
let's ask more questions, that's all.
All right. Well, listen.
That's tough.
All right, are you living outside the house?
Yeah, I'm living with my mom now.
Your real mom.
And your dad's always been wacky like this?
I don't know, no. I mean, when he was with my mom, he was just with my mom.
How long ago did your parents divorce?
5 years ago.
All right. When are you going to move out of your mom's place?
When I get my license back.
Who took it? What happened to it?
Your driver's license?
Yeah.
What happened?
I got a DUI.
Oh, interesting.
All right. When do you get it
Does that happen on your
back?
first? Does that happen on your first offense?
We can get the license taken away, sure.
It's different everywhere.
Right.
I used to work with Mexican guys who had like 15 DUIs.
That was
It's like, What happened? The guy put an M80 in my sombrero and let me go. There's like no discipline at all. And then there's other ones where the guy, I got a lawyer friend who got a DUI while he was in his driveway. And by the way, that's safe harbor there.
In
once
your
you make
driveway?
it, yeah, they
Is
pulled
that
them
private
over.
property?
Well, you know, once you took a public street to get there.
Right.
I think I lost his license for 6 months. I had to start taking drug rehab courses and stuff. The guy didn't even drink. All right. Anyway, Robert.
Yeah.
Get your license back. Get your life together.
Get out,
sorry, your dad's a jackass. Try to ignore him. You can't change him. Get out of the house. Start your new life. Don't get anyone pregnant. Don't screw up your own family once you do get someone pregnant. Don't swing yourself.
I suspect your dad's an alcoholic. Is that right?
Yeah, he was.
Yeah.
It's been about 10 years. So.
Well, this is another expression of his disease.
But he substituted strange, over-tanned graying poontang for the bottle.
Yeah.
Because that's basically what the swinger's life is.
That's right. And so, Robert, you've inherited
scary orange women.
You've inherited that gene. That's why you've already had some consequence to DUI. You're going to have to be very careful with that. So get away from your family of origin, start building a life of your own, and take care of that potential you've got.
Yeah. And listen, everybody with the screwball parents, write them off and move on.
Yeah. Everybody's got something with their parents, I think.
See them at Thanksgiving once a year.
Your parents
try to make nice.
Somebody was Asian and somebody was Caucasian?
Yes, my mother was Filipino. My dad met her during the Vietnam War. He was based in the Philippines.
Always the best, you know, when you get that mutt thing going on.
Oh, yeah.
Always the best.
Filipino, Spanish, and Norwegian.
Sweet. Although it could be a disaster, too. Let's face it.
Let's think positive.
Ugly
The glass
people
is
with
half
that
full.
combo. No, I mean
Get the best of both worlds. They say mutts are stronger anyway.
Genetic diversity.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So your dad was with the American military. He went over there
US
for
Air
Vietnam.
Force for Vietnam.
Air Force. What did he do in the Air Force?
He was actually a mechanic.
He fixed fighter planes.
He actually did big bombers.
Ooh.
My dad has some great stories. It's funny, I just came back from a USO tour, and I'm like, Dad, they asked me to go on a USO tour, and I remember during Vietnam, he had Bob Hope and Raquel Welch, and I remember finding this picture when I was a kid, and it was like a little black and white picture that she had signed. I'm like, she is so beautiful. You know, this was younger Raquel, she's still beautiful, and my dad's like, yeah, he goes, she came over, and they did the tour, and, to boost morale and stuff, and I just thought it was really cool that I was asked all these years later to, I mean, I could be somebody's Raquel Welch to them, now over there, and I went to Bosnia and Kosovo, and they just asked me to go to Thanksgiving to
give her props for knowing what her dad did and what planes he worked on.
Thank you.
I don't like to brag, but my dad finished a pig's trough at the ice cream place, the Farrell's, remember that place? When he was 13. And some years later, I went and got the certificate. I made a pig of myself when I finished it. It's like 8 scoops of ice cream. And
so proud.
Just following those footsteps.
The same story. Same story.
Corolla legacy.
Yeah. So, all right, USO, Raquel, Dad's working on B-52s.
Meets my mother, falls in love.
Yeah. It's like, hey, I recognize you. Aren't we carpet bombing your village? Yeah. I worked on the plane. Let's get
the
together.
Filipinos and the Americans are friendly.
Oh, yeah. Oh, a Filipino. That's what he meant. Well, wait a minute.
He was in the Philippines.
They were based back and forth between the Philippines and Vietnam. They would go back and forth like 3-month periods.
All right, because I had my World War II and my World
Even
Vietnam.
during World War II, a lot of the Filipinos had guerrillas that helped us, actually, in World War II.
I know. There, MacArthur was over there, had himself some loyal Filipinos, had to leave, and announced he would return.
A good book, Ghost Soldiers. Did you guys read that? Amazing book about World War II and about us going in and getting some of our POWs, kind of an underground mission that sort of they kind of took upon themselves. But any kid out there that wants to read about World War II, it's an interesting book and a fun book to read, and you learn a lot about history.
All right.
You just went right over there. You're like, okay. I'm trying to educate our children.
No, you're right. And I just realized I have a guest who's doing what I do every night, which is talk about stuff that's interesting to me that has nothing to do with the calls.
That's interesting.
It is.
Yeah, but it has something to do with what kind of country we are today and the freedoms that we have.
No, I know. But some kid's got herpes on his nuts over here.
Okay, let's talk to him. Bring him in.
That's what I'm saying.
Are you saying you're threatened that Leeann can do your job?
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Call me up whenever you got something else to do. I'll come in with you, Dr.
Oh, you should do the job. Oh, yeah. They said something else.
No,
they said something else. All right.
I will do what you do in the studio. I'm not going to do your job.
That's right. That's right.
Keeping my hands nice and soft. Thank you.
Leeann Tweeden is our guest tonight. Best damn sports show, period. Fox Sports, everywhere, all the time. Check your local listings. Take a quick break. We'll be right back. everybody. Loveline. I'm Adam. That's Dr. Drew. Phone number 1-800-LOVE-191. Leeann Tweeden is our guest tonight. Best damn sports show, period. On Fox Sports. And I always want to say Fox Sports West, but I realize
Fox Sports Net.
That's where I watch it. So Fox Sports Net, and all the time. Show's doing well. Second season. Leeann, wow. A little too much woman for me, I've decided now. I was...
Why were you hoping I wasn't quite so something?
Too smart. Too smart, too beautiful, too dynamic.
Overwhelming to you?
It's overwhelming.
I kind of,
It's overwhelming.
A lot of guys run away from me.
Yeah, but she's very dynamic, very dynamic. I
might have to talk to you about that, Dr. Drew.
You can talk to me about it now that we're just friends.
Wow, I went to where we went out, and now we're back to just friends, and I didn't even know that.
Yeah,
Gosh.
yeah.
Was that quick?
Yeah. Let me talk to Drew for a second.
Excuse us, Leann.
Just hang tight for a second. It's like she's a superwoman or something. She's like, but she's scaring me. She's like smart or something. I'm ready to I'm ready for like a hatch to open up her back and me to see like a computer chip or something. Fembot, yeah. Oh, well, by the way, you know when they used to do those movies where, the person was a robot?
Yes.
You know the part where they had the back panel?
It was always the front.
It was in front, but it protruded like 5-6 inches further than there. How come no one ever said anything about that?
Have we noticed that before? We'll look behind her and see if there's anything like that.
I'll check it out during the next break.
Okay, got it.
You create a distraction. Okay. Look at my hand up her back. Okay. Let's get back to the phone so we can help the
Good to have
kids.
you guys back again.
Yeah. You okay? You need some
it's all right.
coffee?
No, I'm good. I don't drink coffee.
Oh, sorry. We'll talk to her for a second. She says she never smoked a cigarette during the break. She says she don't do no drugs.
No pot and no red wine. You're done.
No, that's cool, because I don't like it when a chick gets into my stash.
Okay, got it.
You know what I'm saying?
That's cool. You better check out see how she does with porn. Because if she can't live around
the
porn,
other
you're
women,
screwed.
it's like, hey, when I left the house, I had a full bottle of Johnny Walker and 15 Vicodin. Now there's 8 Vicodin and the goddamn bottle's gone.
Oh, she took it?
I'm just saying, I don't need that.
I see. Okay. Maybe check out the porn thing, though, because if you can't live around porn, you're toast. You're done.
Okay. All right. Let's go back. What do you think of porn?
Oh, gosh. I'm sorry. I was nodding off there for a second. Porn is good.
Okay, hold on. Oh, no. Just forget.
I think you're back.
All right, let's get this work. All right.
No, that's good. That's actually
You like porn?
Yeah, that can be fun.
Okay.
When I'm with
you were with the right
my guy.
With
Yeah.
my guy. Your guy.
It's
our guy.
yeah.
Right. No,
couldn't you just said you hate guys that watch porn all the time? What a much more simpler evening.
Get some gay porn in the late 70s.
Hey.
No, come on,
Hey.
Aaron.
That's
again
that's
out of
term.
context.
Okay, here is Tim. Tim.
I love how women
That's the guy
get
with
so
the
grossed out by that stuff.
Well, you do too, I hope. Wait, what was that?
No, okay.
You're into gay porn?
No.
What did I say 2 nights ago, Drew, about gay porn?
That men, a heterosexual male, should be physically repulsed.
When he
physical
sees
reaction.
When he sees gay porn, he should want to vomit. Heterosexual.
Do you know I feel that way about 2 women?
Oh, that's interesting.
Yes. But to me, and to explain it to a guy now, and okay, I'm going to talk to the doctor. I'm sorry, I'm not looking at you, Adam. Guys are like, oh, but it's 2 women. I'm like, to me, it's like what you guys think of 2 guys together.
Hold on.
I am very, very heterosexual.
Deal off.
Oh, because he is like 2 women. That's right. Okay, cool.
All right, let's get back to the phones. Tim?
Tim, what's your problem?
But I think the thing is, guys, though, the people want to say that the male thing is somehow some sort of enculturation, but men all seem to have this sort of physical reaction, like, oh my God, they can't tolerate looking at it even.
It's disgusting.
And most women...
I think a lot of that's mental.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah. Do you have a physical reaction to it?
I know what they're talking about. Yeah, it's like, it's something you should, way more than you should have. I mean, you should be able to be reasonable about it. Just go, okay,
Right.
I'm not into this. It's just,
Right.
But you have this sort of.
Yeah, my one friend Adam, actually, he's like almost violent when he talks about
Yeah.
gay guys or whatever.
It's horrific.
It's interesting. Yeah, but I'm not into women, so I mean, I'm not violent about it. But it's not at all. Not even close. I like a very heterosexual male.
That's right. One with a lot of hair on him. Tim, that's a male.
How are you?
Tim, you're 23.
Yeah, I sure am.
You got 30 seconds. Go ahead.
Okay, Adam, I got to start off with saying if I were either a gay or a girl, I'd have a huge crush on you. And then
You may be both.
I also marvel at your unibrow, and
Thank you.
I wonder if you cultivate it extra big to compensate. But
All right, Tim. Well, now you've done it.
Okay, yeah, you've got about 10 seconds.
Yeah, you've used your time up, so hold on.
All right.
Okay,
hang on. You're done.
No, I took a girl out for a nice dinner, and I'm looking to keep a hold of her. She's a really nice girl. Gone out with her 3 or 4 times, and I'm wondering if you got any tips or any hints.
Leanne, help him.
Well, I don't know. I mean, a nice dinner is definitely a nice way to start. You got to treat her nice, and I think the key to keeping a woman is just listening to her and being nice. And you got to understand that women are a little more sensitive and need a little more attention.
Yeah, don't talk. Just do a lot of listening because they'll
That's
build
right.
a case.
Listen.
They're like attorneys they're like cops who record confessions.
They
and
never
stuff.
forget.
Ask for your attorney. Yeah, don't start just ambling.
But listen.
Rambling.
Listen,
Hey,
yes.
Tim.
Well,
Ask lots of questions.
Oh, what? You went on 3 dates with her. Worked out fine, right?
It's gone pretty well. There's another guy that has a crush on her, and I have to say that one of my good qualities is I look like I listen a lot.
Right, that's good.
You look like it. Yeah, that's... Who cares?
Tim, are we so sure that we even want this girl to be with Tim?
No.
Okay. Here we
Do
go.
you find that a lot of these things feel a little bogus to you?
I know what you're
But I had that feeling. It sounded kind of insincere.
No.
Thank you.
Yes, but he was just devoid of a soul.
Yes.
And people who are devoid of a soul sound like everything that comes
It's
out
kind
of
of
their
funny, a
mouth is BS.
23-year-old talking about crushes. I had a crush on her, and this other guy had a crush on her. It sounds very high school. I don't know.
It's more of that superficial nonsense.
Okay.
We're going to take a break. Leeann Tweeden is our guest tonight. Best damn sports show, period. We'll be right back. LoveLine, everybody. I'm Adam. That's Dr. Drew. Leeann Tweeden is our guest tonight. Best damn sports show, period. On Fox Net.
Get free. Oh, no, sorry.
Is that the song?
Yeah, that's the song.
Was that the Stripes?
One of those. I don't even know for sure.
The Hives?
One of them.
It's a cool new band. The
Stripes?
I don't know. The Hives?
Oh, it's the Vines. The Vines. You were close.
The Vines. I know it was a band. It's like
that's a good song, though.
one syllable.
White Stripes.
White Stripes.
A brother and
All right.
sister, right?
I got to get hip to the scene. That's all right.
What do you listen to?
Oh, I listen to everything. Now,
Nothing.
I listen to a fair amount of classical when I'm trying to think. I listen to the theme from Taboo 2. Yeah, this is a pretty hot song. You ever see Taboo 2?
No, I'm sorry. I haven't. I might have to borrow the DVD or borrow the VHS.
They don't have it on DVD yet.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I
that's
corrected
what I
myself
hear.
and said
Right.
VHS.
Right, I
Give it
got
a
that.
plot.
Are you sure not beta? Was it that long ago? You know, when they had beta tapes and then VHS?
It actually, I think, was film originally. This one was film.
It was originally a flip book. It was like sketch drawn flip book. It's tough to beat off to and flip that thing correctly, Drew, because you got to time it just right. You get it right to the end, and he only reveals what he wants you to see, and then shows it all.
Anderson, please
And when
cut
he
that
does, he satisfies me. It's about a guy who's having sex with his mom and his sister.
West Virginia?
Yeah, just what
Alabama?
would you? We're getting to the crescendo here, so we keep it down. What did you if you only
Okay.
Yes, I listen to a lot of themes from
Note to
Taboo
self,
2.
never go to karaoke bar without
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, yes.
Oh, you should hear me sing Vehicle by the Eyes
Oh,
of
no,
Mars.
I shouldn't.
Born gay.
I know.
Life is to live. I don't know if you've seen me sing Hell is for Children by Pat Benatar. Not a dry eye in the house when I'm done with that.
Overwhelming.
All right. So, anyway.
Yeah, enough about you.
I listen to the little classical one. I like a lot of Elvis Costello and Graham Parker and John Hyde and people like that. Amanda, you're 20? That's true. That's true. That's true singing that.
That is not you, is
That
it?
is him.
You sing opera? And you sing Italian opera.
This is an opera about
Is
it.
it French?
That's Italian.
Oh, no, okay. I thought you said
Oh, no, wait, this one is...
It sounds Italian.
No, it's French. This one's French.
Let me translate if I could.
No, wait a minute. It's an Italian. It's Italian. It's Andre Chenier, so it's about a Frenchman.
It's about
But
a
it was
man.
in Italian. I'm like, that's Italian.
He's a
I
man who
just,
laments the loss of his gay lover after a brutal cornholing. That's, loosely translated. That's basically what he's singing about.
I just saw Andrea Bocelli.
Oh my God!
Unbelievable. And Khan.
Why don't you guys?
Party.
Why don't you guys get your own trailer like,
But really, Drew?
like the prisoners get with the conjugal visits?
He's hot.
Drew?
I'm sorry, he sings opera?
I know, but let me tell you something about Drew. Drew is super puss. You want a man over here. You got a guy builds
man with
houses,
a lot of hair on him?
wrenches. Don't worry about the hair.
Yeah, I can't
They can
fix
take
it.
I
care
don't know,
of
you
that.
said a man has a lot of hair on him.
I can't use a screwdriver.
Let me give her the talking to during
go
the
ahead.
commercial about the home improvement, about the wrenching on the cars.
I
I'll
can do that
straighten you
myself
right
though,
out.
too. I like
Yeah,
that.
you women always talk about that, but when it really comes to some building, you need a guy who knows what he's doing. That's all I'm saying.
Check
Then
my
just shut
plumbing.
up.
That's right. That's right. Give you a good snaking. Snake out that trap. All right.
Oh,
Gosh. Well, there's a trap. That's where the snake goes. Goes through the trap. Come on, you two. Amanda?
Yeah,
Amanda, you're 20.
I am.
What's up?
Okay, last night I was in the emergency room for the third time with a ruptured ovarian cyst. And I'm wondering why I'm so susceptible to them. And, like, is this going to cause me any problems down the line? Like having...
And these are simple cysts. These are what are called follicular cysts, right?
I don't know.
You don't have polycystic ovarian disease or anything like that? No, it means absolutely nothing, frankly.
Okay.
I don't know why you're getting this off. They probably ought to put you on the birth control pill to suppress them so they don't happen so frequently.
Well, see, I'm on birth control.
You were having ruptured ovarian cysts in spite of being on birth control pill.
Yes.
What does your gynecologist say?
Actually, I went to the emergency room.
No, you need to see a guy. I'm not even
you
sure.
need a doctor.
I'd be surprised if these were ruptured ovarian cysts, frankly.
Really?
Yeah. You need to see someone consistently.
Okay.
And what's the pain you get? How does it come on?
It's like a sharp, sudden pain.
It's on one side or the other, right in the middle.
It's usually right on the left side.
Yeah, you need to get this more thoroughly evaluated.
Definitely go to a doctor. I know it's a scary thing, but as a woman, you really need to take care of your health. And they've seen everything, so don't think you're anything different, or don't be afraid to go talk to a doctor, because the sooner you get something done, this cyst things can cause problems with birth later, or like getting pregnant.
Not this kind of cyst, but I'm suspicious that's not what this is.
Yeah, but we don't know what it is.
We know what this could be endometriosis. It could be a lot of other things.
All right. Let's talk to Darcy, who's 21. Darcy?
Hi.
What's up?
I told my boyfriend tonight that while we were broke up, I slept with his best friend and bandmate. And
how long were you broken
up? A
up?
couple weeks ago, actually. He's the one that's losing his mother, and he said I was an abusive alcoholic, which isn't true.
Yeah. The guy he called in and told him his mother was dying?
Yeah.
All right.
From lung cancer.
Right.
Yeah. And I'm wondering if there's, what I can do.
Is his mother dying of lung cancer?
Yes.
So, and you figured I could get him a card or some flowers or something, but that's a little too traditional. Why don't I bang one of his friends?
He screwed a 35-year-old, this other person's mom, while we were going out.
All right.
So are you doing this to spite and get him back?
Yeah.
No, we broke up. We were broken up.
All right. Well, why'd you bring up him having sex
Right,
with
you sounded a little angry when you said that.
Well, we got back together, and we've been back together for a while now.
Chaos.
I know. You're a mess, Darcy.
Want to bet on her?
No.
I'm not a mess.
Yes, you're a mess. A mess.
Don't take him back. If he slept with a 35-year-old woman, you need to move on.
No.
Yes, we got to gamble. We've got to gamble.
Can I be in on it?
All right.
I mean, I'm just trying to figure out,
I don't want to gamble. What's up with your past?
Were you physically
Who did
abused?
what to you and when? For how long?
Yeah.
What happened?
Well, I was abused when I was 2.
Sexually, physically, both?
Sexually.
Okay.
Who did this?
A
Tom
cousin
Arnold
of mine.
again? No.
Who was it?
A cousin of mine.
A cousin. And then something else happened after that, too, right? When you were like 8?
Huh?
When you were 8, physical abuse or abandonment or something?
Well, I'm adopted.
Yeah. How old were you when you were adopted?
I was 2.5.
Ooh.
Okay, after the
bad.
sexual abuse.
Very bad.
Yeah.
So, Darcy,
So
listen, you got a horrible childhood. You have a ton of energy now. It spills out all over every relationship you have. It's total chaos. It's all you understand. It's all you know. You want to examine everything. You're raped? What?
Yeah, I was raped this year.
Of course. I mean, you're a victim. You're a victim, and you're seeking chaos. And you're probably doing some drugs too, right?
Not really. Smoking some and
alcohol.
I mean, I live in a little town in Oklahoma.
Yeah, but Darcy, you've
There's
got
nothing else to do.
No,
I
but
smoke
Darcy,
some, I drink some.
Yeah,
you
but
know.
Darcy, you've got some. You're a trauma survivor, and the degree of trauma and abandonment that you've been through causes profound effects on the development of your brain, and that influences your personality development and your choices in relationships and how you conduct yourself in relationships. And it really takes a long time to heal these things. So don't focus on this chaotic guy you're preoccupied with currently and all the resentment.
My other problem right now is the girl that is the fiance of the guy I slept with. He has a baby and everything, and she's trying to fight me now. And
So you slept with him when he was engaged?
Oh, he's 17, right?
No, he's this guy's 18.
Oh.
Did you sleep with him while he was engaged? Were they engaged at the time?
Yeah, but they have an open relationship. He just
they got a kid.
What level of chaos is that? That's
holding on to him by letting them have it.
All right, but hey, Darcy, listen to me, you screwball. Here's the problem. We're not going to get to talk every 3 days like we should.
Yeah.
We get to talk once, and that's it. Hey, Brian, make sure we don't talk again. Here's the deal. So I got to yell at you for about 10 seconds. That's
okay.
it. You're horribly traumatized. You're going to have a hellish life that's just wrought with chaos and trauma. Or it'll be a different story every time. Or you can do something a little differently. But you got to smarten up. You got to not get pregnant. You got to get a little therapy, a little counseling. Good. Get out of that town. Stop dancing with everybody. Stop the chaos. I'm begging you to do it. I don't think you're going to do it. I almost know you're not going to do it.
12-step program.
But that is it. That's it. Now, listen, everybody. You want the first 3 years of your life to dictate the next 83? You're content to live that life. That's what you're going to live, because that's what all of you are doing.
A lot of times I think children, or not children, I'm sorry, they're not children, teenagers, women especially have that feeling. Now I'm going to ask you this, have that feeling of, oh, I love him, or I'm so into him, and I can't break up with him because they think, there's nobody else that's going to love me, and then next week, you break up with somebody next week, you got somebody new. Of course. They have that like, I can't let go of him, I can't let go of him.
Well, you do, but we have some pretty unattractive thoughts.
But it's built.
No, that ain't it. That's. I mean, women do have what you're saying, but this isn't that. This is built-in chaos.
No, right.
She only knows.
But I mean, that's just the start. I mean, obviously, inside she needs to get herself together.
She needs to get herself.
You're right.
And that's what's lacking. And to build herself, she needs a stable, intimate relationship with somebody who actually genuinely cares about her,
or even not.
I don't mean romantic. I mean close, of somebody who actually cares about who's.
But what
not,
if she just got herself together without having to deal with trying to be close to a guy when she's got chaos? Can't she just be alone for a while and get herself together?
She should, but she will not grow without. And by relationship, I don't mean romantic relationship. I mean a friendship or people that care about her.
Oh, right, okay. And it doesn't have to necessarily be a guy. Okay, right.
No. Speaking of intimate relationships,
and taboo too,
John from System of a Down is calling the show. John is, of course, from the great band System of a Down, and the guy I got the Taboo 2 movie from.
Oh, really?
John?
What's up, guys?
Hi, John.
Hi, John.
Sorry to interrupt your show.
That's all right.
That's kind of cool.
I was listening, and I just happened to have a surprise for you today, Adam.
What's that?
Guess what just came out on DVD?
Taboo.
And that's what I said. I'm like,
Taboo 2.
Nice.
Oh, my God. Taboo 2 on DVD?
I got a copy for you. I'll send it to...
Did you burn it on DVD, or did it come out on DVD?
No, it came out on DVD.
Wow, impressive.
I'm going to be coming out on DVD in about 45 minutes.
Woo!
Oh, this is great.
Listen,
are you going to drive down to Glendale to pick it up?
I don't know, John.
Glendale.
Where are you?
I don't live in Glendale.
No, he was not. He was like in Van Nuys or something.
Oh, that's right, Van Nuys.
It's a little bit close. He's still over the hill.
Give me a call tomorrow, Adam, and I'll send it to you. Or if I'm in the area, I'll just drop it off or whatever.
Oh, are you going to be in California?
I thought he was going to be like, hey, I'm driving right by the studio.
Yeah, where are you going to be tomorrow? Because I'm going to be at the Cranky Anchor's office. You going to be around?
Yeah, give me a call tomorrow during the day.
All right. Well, wait a minute. I got to get. I don't know if I have your number in my office.
They got my number.
We're your personal secretary now.
Yeah, I'll get it. All right, I'll get it.
Sorry to interrupt.
No, John. God love you. God love you.
You're never an interruption, John.
And John, we'll go out for a little Armenian with System of a Down again. All right.
Whenever you guys are ready.
All right, buddy.
Some of that.
Talk to you soon.
You're more than welcome to come.
Thank you.
Oh yeah.
I've never had Armenian food.
Oh, it's great. They got.
I like to get cultured, so I'd love to try some.
It's great. Yeah.
Really? It's
It's Mediterranean.
No,
okay, yeah, I've been to Greece and
great.
the Mediterranean. Yeah.
Friendly hell, very accommodating. You want something that's not on the menu. You just tell them to whip it up. The guy says, "No, cannot have." But other than that, it's perfect. It's perfect.
What are you? What's your
What's
nationality?
I'm Italian, basically. Got a little mud in me too, but basically Italian. I was Italian when I was a carpenter. Now that I'm a comedian, I'm a Jew. In other people's eyes, people decided I was a carpenter. Nobody thought I was a Jew when I swung a hammer.
Right.
But as soon as I got into comedy, now I'm a Jew.
I'm a Jew.
All right. Yeah, you go out with
You and Jerry, huh?
Go out for Armenian with.
I'd love to.
Us and
But remember,
System
they
of a
did
Down.
try to get some special food, and they were met with...
Even System couldn't get the food
Even
they
they
wanted?
couldn't.
Even the most famous
Benjamin didn't
Armenian.
He didn't, Benjamin wasn't speaking?
I don't think. I'll tell you, the Armenians, the waiters have a lot of pride.
So it's not the money, it's just, no.
Well, I'll tell you, I went and tried to get a falafel once, and I swear to Christ, this is when I knew these people had a lot of pride.
Wait, you swear to Christ and you're Jew? Okay, anyways.
No, I'm Italian. I just people assume I'm Jewish now because I have a sense of humor.
Okay.
But anyway, whatever turns you on.
So
here's the thing.
Right, back to the falafel.
I tried to get a falafel. I ordered the falafel sandwich. It was $4. I pulled my wallet out. I realized I had no cash. I said to the guy, "Can I pay for it with a credit card?" He said, "We have a $10 credit card minimum." I said, "Fine, just give me the falafel.
Here's the $10.
I'll give you the $10 on the credit card. I can handle that." He said, "No, no, you got to order $10 worth of food." I said, "You don't understand.
I'm giving you $6.
I'm giving you the whole $10." And he said, "No, cannot." And then the chick next to me goes, "Get some baklava." I swear it was like out of a sitcom. Pat it with baklava. You get $6 worth of baklava, you're over the 10. I said, "No, you take the $10 for the 4." No, next. What was next?
It was
Then I realized,
betting of heads right there.
I was at a restaurant Pasadena called Santorini, a Mediterranean restaurant. The waiter leans over and goes, "Please tell Adam to cut back on the no, cannot have." It's a little bit insulting.
Oh, they love it.
Have you guys ever been to the island of Santorini?
No.
I've seen the picture of the cliffs.
Can I go?
Unbelievable.
I would love to go
That's
there.
where they think that the lost city of Atlantis is.
We should go there and look for
It's
it.
unbelievable.
You're
Leann and Adam look for Atlantis.
That's
Yes.
right. You swim
I did
out
a while
ahead of
down
me.
there. That's why I went to Greece. I went to all the Greek islands and was there for like a couple weeks on a boat.
Yeah, see you chicks with the USO shows and the Wild Ons. You know where I'm going? I'm going down to Hawthorne for the Hepatitis C Foundation in 2 weeks.
You know, I bet
That's
they'd
what I
love
get
to have you on a
You go to
USO tour.
Santorini and I go to Hawthorne.
Why don't you do a USO tour? Drew Carey goes. Robin Williams is over right now.
They never asked me.
Would you go if they asked?
Yeah.
I'd pass your name along.
Yeah, it'd be great, me getting up there. And I know most of you are here because you didn't do too well in high school. But I'm not going to hold that against you. Thank Christ you're not in junior college. Now, most of you will be killed by friendly fire. Without further ado, let's get on with the show. Tim?
Yes.
You're 23?
Uh-huh.
What's up?
I'm thinking about piercing my penis, and I was kind of curious on how it's going to affect anything.
Can I ask you first just why you want to do that?
It's just I'm
bored.
5 other piercings, and I just figured I would try that.
Why do people pierce themselves? Can I ask you? Do I ask you or do I ask him?
Usually, they're very defensive about it, but of course, like with every human behavior, it has its source, its reason, and it's not just that they're bored or just that
And
there's
a lot
nothing
of times
else
it's
to do.
addictive, right? Because they keep doing more and more.
Addicts
It's like
tend to do that because
tattoos.
it does raise endorphin levels and does give kind of a thrill, but for the most part, it's people that have some kind of abuse, and it's a way of sort of taking command over that.
Yeah.
I
Like
mean,
I'm doing this to myself because I want to. And I
right.
have
No one's
control
doing
over
this
it.
to me. I'm in control of this. And
But
so-
isn't the raised level of endorphins just that brief moment when you're getting the piercings and it's done?
But then still, it's a I'm
Like revisiting.
I'm acknowledging that powerlessness is the thing that humans avoid more than anything else. Even when they've been caused to feel powerless at the hands of abusive experiences, they'll reenact those abusive experiences and try to regain power over them.
Sure.
Hey, Tim?
Yeah.
Is that you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
The powerless guy?
Well, I can't say that I'm powerless, but...
I mean, you have the power to put a spear through your dork, but outside of that, how much power do you wield?
Ow.
On my own.
Traumatic powerlessness, like somebody rendered where you feel like you're in danger. Somebody's beating you.
I guess let's put it this way. I mean, in any decision, whether it's a 14-year-old giving up her virginity to their 21-year-old boyfriend or Tim putting a spear through his penis, why don't you stop and think, 5 years from now, 10 years from now, 3 years from now, am I going to regret not doing this, or am I going to regret doing it? And then whatever the answer is what you should do. I couldn't see yourself regretting not getting a piercing 5 years down the road.
But I think you're giving people too much credit in terms of the control they have over the emotional drive.
I know no one's going to do anything. I tell them, and no one does anything you tell them to do either.
And I've asked girls a lot too. It was kind of a rampant thing for a while that even a lot of models I've worked with got tattoos or they were getting piercings. I'm like, why are you guys getting tattoos? It seems to be so in, and then in 5-10 years or when you're a grandma, you're going to be going, why the hell did I get that tattoo? But people can't stop, and girls are like, or they get their belly, everyone got their belly buttons pierced, and they're like, well, I can take it out. I mean, that seems to be the reasoning. They want to do it, but then they're like, well, I can take it out. Like they know that.
There's kind of an omnipotence. I'm never going to get old. I'm never going to be a grandma. I'm never,
You're right. It's those girls that just can't even see tomorrow.
Yep. Drew used to think that. Now looks you gray hair, right?
Mess.
He's sexy.
Grandparent.
Total mess.
Oh, look, he got some new frames. He thinks he's on top of the world with those new frames of his.
I can put my frames on. Would you like that?
You got some glasses?
I can't. I'm nearsighted.
Put them on and put your hair up in the bun and then
I can
shake
do that.
it
You got a
loose
pencil?
and pull the glasses off.
Oh my God!
I have an erection.
Get some paper towels.
Put that in your hair to hold it up.
Wait, wasn't that our first caller?
Tim.
4 times in one night.
All right, let's get close to taking a break here. Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah.
Wait, all right. I'm gonna have to take off my headset for a second.
I don't even want to do it on the air. This is just for me.
Hey, sorry. No wonder she thinks we're attractive. She can't freaking see.
Oh yeah.
I'm sorry, but that's the reality.
That's right. Now she put the glasses on.
Oh, she's gonna go vomit.
It's okay. I think we won her over with our personality. Okay.
All right, I'm back. Hi.
Hey, yeah. You look like a secretary from a porn movie. That's great. That's a great look. Cleavage with the beautiful glasses and the now do that.
Oh my
thing.
God, I can see you now. Wow.
Sad.
Maybe I should take them back off.
All right, baby.
I'm kidding.
Yeah, she's the hair now. Put your sleep back now.
Do the thing. Do the thing.
Wait, I just saw you staring at my breasts. I actually.
No. I have stared at your breasts.
I don't know what else is down there besides those.
No, I was not. I was looking down.
No, you weren't looking down that far.
I was not doing that. I was not doing that. Now, I've stared at your breast on a number of occasions tonight, but that was not the occasion. I actually
I think that was a big fat lie, but that's okay.
Well, I'm enjoying I'm trying to take command of his eyes now.
I'm going to stare at this chick's boobs. Come on, do the thing. Do the thing where you whip the glasses off and shake the bun loose. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
Yeah, do that. Do that, yeah.
He's kind of sitting back in his seat. He's settling in. Drew, he's like, go ahead.
Hold on a second. I'm going to touch her. Hey, Drew. Yeah. Clear out here.
I'm going to clear it out. I don't want to get wet.
She got some patient or something you need to tend to.
I'm out.
Close the door.
Can I get some more water, please, Drew?
Hey, Drew, turn the light down a little bit, too.
Anderson, can we get a little mood music?
Yeah. Come on, Anderson. What do you got? Play something good. Yeah. Yeah.
Now I'm almost frozen from a little bit of fear right now.
All I need is the glass whip off sideways, shake the bun loose, and then bite on one of the arms of the glasses just a little bit. That's all I need. That's good. The lighting's good. The music's good.
What am I going to get out of this?
You're going to get, first off, you're going to get something called satisfaction. Secondly, you're going to get a nice hug. A nice, juicy hug. Come on, this is good. I'm going to plug the Best Damn Sports Show, period. Come on, just give the glass whip, give the bun flip, the glass whip, the bun flip, and the frame nibble.
And the kind of coy look from out of the corner of the eye.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to have to take off my headset.
All right, do it. Go ahead.
So I'm losing the mood music in essence, but I can hear it in my head, right?
Right, I can hear it. All right, it's going. I think I can turn it up in here like a little ambiently. All right, go ahead. Yeah. Now nibble. Yeah. Woo! That was great.
Did that work for you?
Yep. It worked. Is Drew coming?
Thank you.
Brian, give me some paper towels. Come on, get the lights up here. We got to take calls.
Bring the mop in.
Leeann Tweeden is our guest tonight. Best Damn Sports Show, period. It's on all the time. And we'll take a quick break. We'll be right back. Hey, LoveLine, everybody. Leeann Tweeden is our guest tonight. Best Damn Sports Show, period.
Sorry, I was crunching down on a fortune cookie.
Oh, that's all right.
Thanks, Anderson.
Anything else coming up besides that show?
You know, I'm actually working on a deal with the Outdoor Life Network to do a thing for them, and I'm going to live at Mount Everest for a month next year. Yeah, and do live remotes from they're doing this. It's a new show that's coming up where these different people are doing different physical challenges around the world. And it's going to end up where they're going to try to scale Mount Everest in May. That's usually the peak season that people try to actually make the summit. I'm not going to make the summit too, but I think I'll be at base camp. So we're working on that today.
You're going to get raped by Sherpas.
Come on, Sherpas are kind people.
This is going to be horrible. This is going to be a horrible experience for you.
No, actually, I've read a lot about Mount Everest. My ex-boyfriend is a climber.
Whoa, with the ex-boyfriend.
Well, it's the first time I've ever mentioned an ex-boyfriend tonight. Come on.
Geez, sounds like...
I know a lot about Everest, and it was actually one of my dreams to go there and to Nepal someday in my life. And then we got this to get paid incredible amounts of money and to do a television show and to have fun and to go to someplace I've always wanted to go. And you know how it is when you get to go someplace when you're doing it for like television, you get to see it.
I told you I'm going down to Hawthorne for the Hepatitis C Foundation. And I'm telling you, a week from this Saturday.
You are comic relief, you know that?
I swear to Christ, I am doing it, though.
Wait, you really are going to Hawthorne for her?
Yes.
Oh, okay, maybe that's not so funny.
You go to Tibet, you make base camp.
Woo! Nepal and Everest.
And Nepal and go to, I think it's Tibet, I think it's on the border.
It's on the border, but yeah, it's not, you're actually going through the Nepal way.
All right, wise ass. The point is we're both right.
So anyways.
We're both right. That's my point.
Let's heal some babies!
But I'm not going to
yeah, you're not going to Hawthorne to hang out.
No, you're right.
With a bunch
even if you asked, I'd probably still say no.
Bunch of Hep C victims.
Is Pamela going to be there?
Yes, Pamela is going to be there.
Yeah.
But let me tell you something. She's got hepatitis C. I don't.
So why are you going down there? Because she's like the new poster girl. Why are you going? You're just lending your celebrity? Or?
I'm going down there because I was able to do a bit with the Hawthorne SWAT team for the Man Show, and I owe them a favor.
That's
and
cool. No, that's
the
cool.
mayor called me, and I said, you know what? You got to work that way. You helped us.
It's good karma.
Who's the mayor of Hawthorne?
His name's Larry something. Why? You think you know the guy?
Yeah, I think I do. Yeah,
he does. Wears a pinky ring. Does a lot of coke.
No.
I don't know. It's an Italian guy. I think.
That's so funny. I'm just looking down now, and your coffee cup says VIP. Hence,
Lisa.
Pamela Anderson.
I know. It's all coming together. You're 24. What's up?
I've been with this guy for 9 months, and when we got together, everything was like wonderful. And then I moved in with him, and then he just stopped having sex. Period. Just nothing at all.
How old is he?
Now, he's 32. Actually, I'm a little older than 24.
I was going to say your voice sounded a little older than 24.
How old are you?
I'll be 30. I'll be 40 in November.
Okay.
That's coming. Yeah. I was going to ask if you did a lot of speed. But
same here, and then
then he said you're 40 and
you're a heroin addict.
Never have done heroin ever in life.
All right, no, I didn't. That wasn't me. That wasn't me tonight.
That was definitely you,
Lisa. And he's how old? 32.
32.
And does he do drugs?
No, not at all.
Did you move in with him, or did he move in with you?
Okay, here's the dealio. I'm a widow twice.
Hold on. Once you pass 30, you can't use the dealio anymore.
Okay, so we've got some...
Oh, yeah, I can. I was back in dealio days.
What did your previous husbands die?
Zip it, you nag!
The first one, he died of a car accident.
A second.
And I had a child with him, and she was a month old when he died.
Yeah.
And then my second one, 2 years later after the first death, I was together with a man for 7 years, and he died in a shooting out in California.
Mm-hmm.
And
a drug deal gone bad?
Pardon?
A drug deal gone bad?
I don't know, because I wasn't around. I had moved back to Colorado.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, anyway.
Sorry to hear about
I kept
those.
to myself pretty much because I didn't want to get involved with somebody to have them die on me again.
Mm-hmm.
So, and I've never had a drug problem. I've never had an alcoholic problem. I've taken care of my 2 kids. I work hard. And I met somebody that worked hard too, and we got along really good. Then when I moved in with him after living in a spot for 8 years by myself, everything was fine and hunky-dory. And then it turns around in 2 months. He said this because he works so much. Well, he works 5 days a week. I work 6 days a week.
But hold on a second. She keeps sort of skating past the beginning of the relationship. Did you get that? What the relationship, how long they went out?
What part do you think I skated?
How long did you date this guy before you moved in?
4 months.
4 months. And what was the relationship like then? Were you just seeing each other every day?
It was awesome. We seen each other every day. We'd go do things together.
Isn't that sort of fast?
4 months is really fast.
Yeah, to go from
now,
dating to living together?
Are your kids still kids? Are they young? Are they living with you as well?
I have a son that's 15 and my daughter's 20.
So do they both live with you or no?
No, just my son.
Okay.
And here's
my daughter's out on her own now.
Here's the thing. She have kids?
Does she? No. I take her to get Depo, so I'm not a grandma.
Oh, Lisa. Good. God bless you.
Yes,
good woman.
God bless
She called me today, actually. She called me today and says, Mom, my ride won't come and get me. She's asleep. Can you come get me? I go, I'm on my way.
Good for you.
I don't want grandchildren.
All right.
That's right. That's right.
Good for
Lisa,
you.
your stock has gone up in our eyes.
Yes.
All right,
Okay.
so wait a second. Okay.
You know what I think?
4 months, not long for 40.
Not long.
No, she's 40 years old.
Yeah.
She can know a
do
guy
that.
for 4
All
months
right.
and move
All
in.
right.
She's not 20.
All right.
That's fine. Go ahead, Leann.
I don't know. I just think because she moved in with him, and I'm only saying it. You know, he's 32. He probably doesn't have children, and you're looking down there again.
I was looking at your ring because it's like the size of a pager.
Sorry.
It's got diamonds
I'm sorry.
all over it.
Okay, so anyways, I'm sort of feeling like maybe
Jesus
don't
Christ.
guys
what do I
get
gotta do?
overwhelmed with
Stare
children?
at the ceiling all night long?
You can look at Drew.
That
You look at him every night, I know, huh?
Yeah.
But Drew, don't you? I mean, I just feel like maybe guys get overwhelmed that don't have children, and then they get into a relationship with a woman who does have children, and it's very
Could be.
different.
And guys get funny when they move in with someone, and they get funny when they sort of get into their stride, their routine, when they're trying to impress.
It's
with
always
the
different.
newness, something called the Coolidge effect. Have I ever told you?
Or like the
Coolidge?
peacock effect, where they just spread all their feathers.
Well,
and, you know.
no, it's.
You talking about Coolidge from the White Shadow?
No, President Coolidge from the turn of the century.
I don't know that name.
No, I don't.
There's a story where
Coolidge from the White
I'm
Shadow.
going to make it very short, but
I know the story, but it's a good one. So
Wait,
go ahead.
I don't know
All right,
it.
here's the story. Apparently, the federal government maintained farms in the old days, and the president would review the farms once a year, and so they went out to review the farms. And Mrs. Coolidge went one direction with the entourage, and President Coolidge went the
And
other.
Drew, hold on. Don't power through it. I mean, make it
All right,
nice.
well,
Go ahead.
you critique me as I go here.
No, just go ahead.
So the president and first lady take off with their entourage to view the federal farms, and Mrs. Coolidge is being led around by the farmer, and he gets to the hen coop, and he wants to show her his prize rooster. He holds it up. He's very proud to present the rooster, and he wanted to be sure to point out to her that this rooster was able to copulate 100 times a day. To which Mrs. Coolidge said, Mr. Farmer, please point that out to the president. So now the president comes along. Now the farmer is not quite as sort of proud. He's sort of coy about it, and he holds up the rooster and says, Mr. President, the First Lady asked me to please point out to you this is our prize rooster, and he copulates at least 100 times a day. And to which the president said, 100 times a day? With the same chicken? No, with 100 different chickens. And to which the president said, please tell Mrs. Coolidge about that piece of the story.
Right.
That's right.
Ba-dum-bunch.
That's right.
Do you think humans are supposed to be monogamous?
We're healthier when we do, but there's still the testosterone creates a need for diversity, and it
That's
just,
what
it
I
just
was
does. And once you hit our age, the testosterone levels are so low.
So if you make it to this point with a woman, she's pretty safe from here on out?
Yeah, she's
we're
good shape.
manageable.
She's
Is
good
what
shape.
we're saying. Yeah, we could both be.
So about what age?
Monogamous.
35, 40?
35, it starts getting easier.
Yeah.
And men and women are never further apart than like in their late teens and 20s.
Right.
Biologically. And then in their late 30s, early 40s, they kind of cross.
Crisscross, yeah.
And then guys want to cuddle after that.
Yeah, but the guy that I'm dating now actually is very... Well, no, but I just want to say...
You're hurting it. Yeah, you can talk to me over here.
What's up?
No, you can talk to me about this.
Okay. So this guy, he's really sweet, and he seems older than he is. He's 28, so... But he's kind of one of those guys, I'm like, wow, you're not the normal guy. He likes to cuddle, he loves, I don't know, he's just not your typical 28-year-old.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's fine.
But I mean, guys can be that way, right?
Yeah.
Okay, sorry, we'll let you back down.
A 20-year-old should still also be sort of...
No, I'm not saying he's not, but I mean, he's everything else as well.
Yeah, that's good.
Which is,
he's
rare.
He's 28 and he doesn't like the cuddle? Or
no, he does. He's, believe me, he's very much a man in every other respect, but then he also is he listens, is very respectful and very kind.
He likes to take a me day
cuddle.
every once in a while. Go out and just put a coat of wax on the Miata. Squeegee
likes to
the
ride his
shower
Harley.
door. Compensation right there.
No, he likes to take me on it too.
All right. Come on, man.
Woo!
Yeah.
Is he always this lively?
No.
I love it.
No, you've put a fire in his belly.
Or under his ass, one of them.
Put something in his belly, and he's going to put something in the toilet later that may have gotten on his belly, except for him standing up.
I'm over here drooling all over myself.
Jennifer?
Yeah.
You're 18?
Yeah. How you guys doing tonight?
Well, Drew's doing great.
Good. How are you?
Look at him. He's a new woman. Oh, yeah. You're 18. You get furious when your husband looks at women. You're 18. You're married, huh?
Wow.
How old's your husband?
He's 21.
How long have you been married?
Since January the 8th this year.
Were you pregnant? Did you have a kid?
No, we got pregnant like a few months after we were married.
All right. Already trouble. But he looks at magazines with naked women in it. You don't like it.
No, not necessarily. See, the thing is, he looks at my Cosmo magazines while he's on the toilet, and I get so mad. And it's like there's too much skin, and it's like I don't know.
We're sort of
God forbid he looks at Maxim or something, or
yeah, we're sort of bewildered by the whole Cosmo.
Well, see, I don't know. It's like he wants to get like a FHM or Maxim or something like that, but it's like I look in those magazines at the store, and there's just like so many half-naked women.
And I've been in both.
My blood boil, you know what I mean?
Right.
All right, hold on a second.
All right, hang on. All right.
I used to be jealous like that when I was younger.
All right, we'll talk about
I thought she was going to say like swank or jugs or something.
Wow.
Jesus Christ.
I know, and she's saying Cosmo, and Cosmo is very conservative. They don't even have pictures anymore. It's like mostly articles.
Mm-hmm. All right, we'll take a quick break, and then we're going to yell at Jennifer for a while, and then Drew and Leeann can finish their love affair.
Oh, you're very hurt.
Yeah.
What happened? What happened?
You know what? Just whatever.
Adam,
just whatever.
What did she say?
Just whatever.
You're taking it out on me. It's a compensation.
No, I mean, you guys just...
No, Adam.
Drew, you get in your BMW, get on your Harley, and you just drive out of here.
I have a big black
Get on your Harley.
Leeann, so it's what you said.
Get in your Harley.
What you said about the
Get in your
Harley.
precious Harley.
Harley with your boyfriend.
Precious Harley with your boyfriend, and just ride on out of town. That's all right. I'll stay behind with the men. Take that Harley up to Mount Everest, all right?
He's a Marine. He's pretty much a man.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. Don't ask, don't tell. Hey, everybody. LoveLine. I'm Adam. That's Dr. Drew. And it's the name of the show. Leeann Tweeden is our guest tonight. Yeah. Drew, this close to dropping trout, brother. This close. Yeah. 50,000 watt flamethrower, but
Does Incubus make him drop trout?
No, it's just doing
drop trout.
This is his imitation of bad radio.
That's
unlike what he normally does.
We do
pretty good imitation, don't we? Every night.
We do lethargic radio, but at least no one accuses us of trying.
Yeah. You guys have been pretty energetic tonight, though, I must admit.
Well, you've been the
is
spark
that clock
plug.
right?
Yeah.
It's almost done?
Yeah.
I am so bummed. I can't believe how fast this time went.
I know. It's rough.
Will you guys have me back sometime?
Yeah.
I swear 2 hours went by fast.
I think you have to break up with the Marine, though.
I'll meet you back here in the studio in about 2 hours. Huh?
After a couple of showers?
Yeah, because we do I gotta give myself a good loofah and a good SOS,
And a good snake.
And then I have to put it on a stick and really give myself a good cleanup. But we do it. We tape. We'll usually tape tomorrow night's show about
2 a.m.
About 2 a.m. out here, 2 to 4. Yeah. Special knock. I'll teach it to you. I'll let you right in.
BS in there.
Don't worry about it. It'll be pretty dark in here. Just head on in.
And Drew will just be sitting in the corner. I just won't know if it's him or not.
Won't be here. Drew won't be here. I mean, yeah, that'll be Drew. Drew will have be like a stuffed pillow leaning against the chair.
It'd be like E.T. Remember when he was in the closet?
Yeah,
glasses.
Drew's glasses on there and a mop for hair. Jennifer? All right, so 18, been married since January.
And when your husband looks at pictures of other women, that upsets you.
Yeah. Well, see, the thing that, I don't know, about a month ago, I was 5.5 months pregnant, and I went into preterm labor and lost the baby. But I gained a significant amount of weight from the pregnancy.
All right, so you're still feeling sort of unsure of yourself.
Vulnerable.
Well, see, it's like when he first met me, I was 6'1" and 150 pounds.
Now you're 5'4", 220.
No, now I'm 6'1" and 190 pounds.
Still
you're
fat, though, right?
But Jennifer, so you're feeling sort of as though you're not attractive because of the weight. It's understandable. Your husband loves you. Look, it's all right.
Look, Jennifer, look. Here's why you're not supposed to get married at 18, because you got a ton of these retarded feelings that you haven't sorted out yet, and you live on top of a person in a one-bedroom crap hole, and you voice these feelings on the person, drive them away from you. Like, the guy can look at your Cosmo or your Vogue that's lying around the house without you feeling threatened, can he?
Leanne said she felt threatened when she was younger.
I did when I was younger, and you know, my very first boyfriend told me, he goes, you know what, honey? He goes, they're in a magazine. You're here. It's different, and I mean, as I look at it now and try to reason, there's a lot of beautiful people in this world. What do you think, your guy's living in blinders and doesn't see beautiful people on the street? I mean, it's human nature just to look.
But it's also, women need to understand how incredibly different the male system is.
Yes.
And men
absolutely.
They can't control it. It's a biological feature.
And I'm sure she's not going to tell us she doesn't look at a hot guy on the street and think he's hot.
But guys are constantly sort of surveying and looking. Doesn't mean anything about intent or desire.
Right.
That's just part of what they need. They just look.
Plus, here's the other thing too that I got to tell a lot of women. That schlub of a man you got ain't getting laid by any hot chicks anyway. I love the fact that women think just because I marry the guy or I'm with the guy, now he could get whatever model he wants. Ridiculous. It ain't going to happen. I mean, the guy works at, he does he's night manager at Chief Auto Parts.
Right.
He drives a 68 Chevelle with a lot of Bondo on the front fender, and you're the only one who likes him. That's really the way you need to look at it. Not he could have any woman he wants, and I'm jealous. He can't have anybody. That's why he married you at 21, and you're the only one who'll tolerate him or like him. That's real security. No one else will have him. Jennifer? No one else is going to have your man.
Well, see, he's very good looking.
That's what you think.
No, he is.
That's right.
He's gorgeous.
All right, but Leanne is a hot chick, and she wouldn't do anything with him.
Well.
Right? Yeah. Oh, yeah. You think how old is he? 21?
Yeah.
What kind of car does he drive?
He doesn't. I drive.
He doesn't have a car.
Doesn't have a car.
Hold on. She needs to change her panties.
I drive the car.
Yeah, you drive. Why can't?
It's a little '89 Acura.
And why doesn't he drive?
He don't have his license.
He no license. 21. Where's he work?
I don't want to say because he's probably.
What kind of place?
He's in the military.
Ooh. Uh-oh. You just turned the corner. All right. And he's like a private or something?
No.
What's he do?
I don't want to say. He's probably listed.
21-year-old general with no license?
No. He's a petty officer.
Get on your knees, scumbag!
All right, baby. Good times.
All right.
Okay. He makes $872 a month?
Please.
How much does he make?
Almost $700 a paycheck, and he gets paid every the 1st and the 15th of every month.
$1,400 a month.
All right, makes $1,400 a month. He doesn't have a driver's license.
Right.
He's in the military.
Well, I mean, he says it's like a.
Do you understand? Like if they have, those bachelor auctions they have. He ain't going for that much. That's all I'm saying. Let it. I know it sounds insulting, but it'll put your mind at ease. He's going to have difficulty getting laid. All these Vogue models he's looking at. No way. You know what they like? They're like Middle Eastern guys in their 50s who feed them Coke. So unless he's one of those guys,
And
he's
lots
fine.
of jewelry and money.
Right, they love jewelry and money. And Harleys. Oh, do they love them Harleys. Hell, this climb on the back of the Harley. I love
Somebody
those.
is so jealous, Drew.
Oh, my
Love
God.
those
Jealousy is
Harleys.
such an unattractive trait.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Got only a few minutes to close this out, Adam.
They don't like
Relax,
cool,
buddy.
secure guys.
He was doing
with the
so
Mini
well in the
Cooper.
beginning.
Buddy, relax.
Dug a hole.
No, it's cool.
Yeah,
man.
but your Mini Cooper wasn't the General Lee, so I don't want to talk to you.
It's cool. Dave?
Yo.
You're 33?
Yeah.
You lost the nuts skateboarding?
Yeah, about 1985.
That's cool.
What's the question?
Over the years, recently I've been noticing that my confidence with conversing with women or like starting a relationship or relationships been kind of difficult for me.
Because you're blaming it on one testicle?
Well, I'm not really like blaming it, but I mean it's part of my own, I don't know, psychosis or whatever, whatever you might call it.
What, that someone's going to discover that you only have one testicle?
You know how that saying goes, like having the balls to do something. Well,
No, I don't buy it.
Having that
I don't buy it.
Singular, not plural BS.
Honey, I say when I need to do something, I need to have the balls to do it.
We don't have time for
Yeah.
that. Sorry.
Hey, Dave, I don't buy the call.
Well, the fact,
Yeah?
I
really don't buy it with the sigh.
Well, maybe it's my own self-confidence that's doing it. I mean, I hate to sound pathetic and,
All right.
whatever.
Okay. I'm not believing you, but here's the deal.
Yo.
If there's no magic answer to self-confidence. I mean, you got to work on your career.
Right.
You got to go to the gym. You got to do things that are tough. You got to challenge yourself. You can't just buy a Harley and be a poser. You gotta actually
Like you,
challenge yourself. Just hey, ballless facts. Just kill yourselves. My Harley was given to me.
All right,
All
whatever.
right, we'll take a quick break. We'll be right back.
Good, I want to know who they are.
What, this fan?
Yeah.
Who is this?
This is good.
Anderson? Red Hot. Chili Pepper.
Oh, no wonder. I like.
Leeann Tweeden, everybody. Best damn sports show, period. Foxnet.
Tears are running down my eyes now. I don't want to say it. Don't say it.
Yeah.
We've come to the end.
We'll come to the end, but
Good night. Could be the beginning for you two, though.
it could be.
It's been a little bit rocky. There's been some on again, off again.
Like any relationship, has its peaks and its valleys.
Well, you're sort of feeling each other out at the beginning here.
Right. How'd you know where my foot was?
Literally?
Just guess.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to take a little extendo 22-hour break here. I want to thank Leeann Tweeden for coming in.
Thanks for
And we'll
having
see you soon. You come back anytime.
Thank you.
You go,
And anytime one of you guys are here alone, just call me up. I'll come.
all right, like I said, about 3 hours. So until next time, it's Adam Carolla for Dr. Drew saying mahalo. I think she's one of those chicks. That like just makes guys feel good,
This has been LoveLine. The opinions expressed on this show are not necessarily those of the staff, management, sponsors, or this station. The producer for LoveLine is Ann Wilkins Ingold. LoveLine is a presentation of Westwood One Entertainment.